Alright everybody, welcome back, and whew, finally, I think this is the last of my anime deck profiles. Sadly, yeah, I think the next thing I'll be doing is some goat decks, but they're not gonna be this shiny, and they're not gonna be, not even gonna be tournament. It's gonna be something like, again, cheap goat decks that can, and they're gonna have their pairs, like which one they can fight, they can duel against. So yeah, but this is I really wanted to upload this one and make this deck because I freaking love Kaiba, and when I saw the cards that were released on Dark Side of Dimensions, I was like, man, I need to have those cards. And yeah, and I finally got them, and there's some cards here that were, I'm glad I bought them before they got even more expensive. So yes, without further ado, here we go. This is the Kaibaman / Kaiba Dark Side of Dimensions anime deck profile variant, whatever you want to call it. Here we go. So first up, how can we not have this card? Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. As you will see, there's no obelisk. If you guys want to add obelisk on your versions, that's fine. Yugi didn't have Slifer, he didn't use it in the movie, so you know what's like, okay, I removed, and these decks have like a lot of tribute monsters, so I was like, yeah, no, let's just keep, Blue Eyes with Chaos Max Dragon is the boss monster, so this is it. And this card is fantastic. I love how it looks. It did seem a lot of like tournament plays for a while, and then people were saying it was bad. I think it's a freaking fantastic card. I love it. It's basically what Blue Eyes should, powerful and devastating, what Blue Eyes should be. Then next up, probably the most important and most used card of Blue Eyes for a while, Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. So easy to special summon, it has a really good effect. You can synchro into it, XC with it. It's freaking fantastic. Like, so thank you for the movie. Thank you, Konami, for releasing that movie, for giving us one of the best Blue Eyes that you've done in a while. Then we have the movie art Blue Eyes White Dragon, 3 copies. As you know, Kaiba always run 3 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is the card I was referring to. I was able to get them for like $10 each. It went up to like $20. I hope it's not that expensive anymore, but it was, I dodged a bullet. I was like, man, I do not want to pay more than that for these cards. But here they are, 3 Blue Eyes, Dark Side of Dimension, Blue Eyes White Dragons. The next tribute monster, just because you played it, right, is the Pandemic Dragon. So another thing about this deck, it doesn't have Crush card. The original one already has Crush card. And then the next monster will be Crystal Dragon. And then I think this is the last tribute. Yeah, last tribute is Kaiser Force Raider. Now for Alexandrite Dragon, I never saw Kaibaman use it. It's only been used in like Kaiba scripted battles, right? As far as I know. So come on, man, it's freaking Kaiba. He clearly used this card. So I went with 3 copies of Alexandrite Dragon. This is kind of like almost the same, like it's supposed to counter Yugi's Celtic Guardian, the 2100 beater, but not really, because the Celtic Guardian is stronger. But it's a dragon, it's Alexandrite. I had a ultra rare copy. I got 2 more copies. I've always wanted to have 3 copies of this card in the deck. Here it is. And then I went with 1 Assault Wyvern. Originally I was supposed to have 3 of these, but I went for the Alexandrite Dragon because I freaking love that card. So I only put 1 copy. This card's very good. You can destroy a monster, you can special summon a dragon from your hand or graveyard. Then we have, here it is, the engine of the Kaibaman deck is Kaibaman himself. 3 copies, 3 secret rare copies of Kaibaman. I've always wanted to use this card. I'll never forget the first time I saw it in real life. There was one of my friend's cousins. He he was running a very good deck at the time. I honestly couldn't beat him. Where it's basically 3 Blue Eyes, 3 Kaibaman, and then you have Polymerization or Metamorphosis for, what was the name of that card? It's a fusion between Lord of Dragon and Ragnarok Divine Dragon, whatever. And oh my goodness, that card is, and it was one of the first cards that basically negated, like you couldn't kill it with magic or trap cards. So it was something like some crazy stuff like that. And yeah, so I felt the wrath of Blue Eyes at that time. So here we go, finally, 3 Kaibaman. So you can special summon Blue Eyes very easily. Then, oh, that's right, so clearly this is from the first movie. There's a card in here that requires, it's not Crush card, I promise you it's not Crush card, but does require like a lower level dark monster. So I went with 3 copies of Pete the Dark Clown from the original movie, the first Yu-Gi-Oh movie. And then I don't remember if he played this in GX, but on the deck profile that I saw from Kaibaman, he had one. So I was like, hey, I got a Chaos Max and I got Chaos Form, so bam, 2 Maju of the 10,000 hands, because I just want to see that. I just want to see that card in the field, so I put 2. That's it for the monsters. Now we're going to go for the magic cards. We have Card of Demise, Graceful Charity. Again, we play it as the anime. Graceful Charity and Pot of Greed. Then we have Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Polymerization, and now we're getting to the. He clearly used this one in the in GX, right? Let me put these cards this way here, and then now we have Bursting of Destruction, Secret Rare. I love this card. I love Blue Eyes, so I always wanted to make a deck with it, and now I have it. Blue Eye Burst Stream of Destruction. And then I think this is the last magic card. Oh no. Oh yeah. I have a story about that next one. And then lastly, of course, we have Chaos Max Dragon. Then we need something like Chaos Horn to be able to summon it. Yeah, alright. And then we have, he did use this card in the movie, Dragon's Fighting Spirit. To be honest, this card is okay. It is not broken by any means. The reason it's here is because it was supposed to have Premature Burial, but Yugi didn't have Premature Burial. And I was like, bro, I'm already special summoning a couple of these Blue Eyes monsters. He does not need Premature Burial to just completely destroy Yugi. So I put this kind of like to nerf it, you know, trying to slow it down. And it's also a movie, a card that came out of the movie. So Dragon's Fighting Spirit. And now you're gonna see why Yugi had all these crazy like Torrential Tribune, Call the Haunted thing, because this deck has it too. Not Mirror Force, Mirror 4. That's it. That's all. That's how I got the card. Ring of Destruction, Shadow Spell, Negate Attack, Torrential Tribute, Call of the Haunted, Dust Tornado, and now the 3 movie trap cards that I went for the movie cap. This is the reason why I also only put 3 movie card trap cards on the Yu-Gi-Oh, because I think only Kaiba only has 3. So I went with Countergate, pretty good card. I've been able to summon Blue Eyes with this by sheer dumb luck, you know. Then we have now the actual good ones, but may require something to do. Induced Explosion, you know, and then lastly Dark Sacrifice. This is the reason why we need a Pete in the Dark Clown in the deck. I did not want Sagi the Dark Clown normal monster. I wanted something with an effect. So Pete would be the second best choice. And that's it for the main deck. Now to go with the, hang on, because the strongest card is not this one, but you know, it is the movie card, so that's why I wanted it up front. So this is the extra deck. We have 5-headed dragon, Blue Eyes alternative Ultimate Dragon, Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. This is the one from the movie. Oh, let me make a picture right there. Bam. The original Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Then I also, because this one doesn't require Fang of Critias, I went with Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Also, recent card, I love this card. Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. First of the Dragons, is enough, you know, there's a couple of normal monsters, right, to bring this one out. Then Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, and Thunder End Dragon. As you can see, it is not 15 cards. I think this one only has 10. Yugi only has 11 on his extra deck, so I know Blue Eyes recently got support in the OCG, so I'm just waiting for those cards to come in. Now I need to know how the heck am I gonna, what cards am I gonna put in Yugi's extra deck? No, it's gotta be Neo Blue Eyes, because that's like the movie, right? And then lastly, so with Yugi I went with Shining Sarcophagus, right, because that's more into like little Yugi. So with Kaiba, all we had was just like the support that Blue Eyes has. So did I put it backwards? I didn't put it backwards, did I? Yeah. Yeah. So the 15 cards I put in the side deck is will be Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, Dragon Spirit of White, Dictator of D, Sage with the Eyes of Blue, White Stone of Ancients, love this card, White Stone of Legend, and a Secret Rare Maiden with Eyes of Blue. So as you can see, very tournament stuff to kind of compete with those Shining Sarcophagus cards. Then not 1 but 3. This is where I have to test this deck, because I put 3 Shining Sarcophagus, then I put 3 Melody of Awakening Dragon. This might be broken as heck, actually, so I'm gonna have to test it out. Then we have one copy of Ultimate Fusion. This card is amazing. It makes fusion, fusion summoning this for blue eyes a lot easier. We have Silver Scry, secret rare. Always wanted this card secret rare as well. One Bingo Machine. And then lastly, Successor Soul. I don't remember if this card was good or not, but I have it here, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. So this is it. This is my Kaibaman / Dark Side of Dimensions anime profile variant deck. Very long title. I hope that's not the title of the video. But yeah, I will be testing this out with the Little Yugi / Dark Side of Dimensions Yugi deck. I hope it's balanced enough that both have like a similar rate of winning. However, clearly from the only reason I say this is because I haven't tried the Shining Sarcophagus cards, but clearly Kaiba has a superior hand in this deck, so this deck might see a revision in the future. But there it is. I just wanted something cool, something beautiful, something nice to look at, something that reminds me of the anime and the movie as I'm playing. So there you have it, and that's it. I think that's it for now. My anime deck profile mission is complete. If I do something else, like I said, it's gonna be like goat decks, but that's honestly, let's see for next year. I'm it's been a little bit tiring. My wallet is a little tired too, so I need to recover for that. So that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next video.